Hello everyone, my name is Kenmei, and today in Fire Emblem Heroes we're here for a new summoning session. This time around we have the final New Heroes banner for Book 7, and it is going to feature Fire Emblem Blazing Blade characters and the end also of the Tempest Trials story with Ginnungagap. So, I think it was quite unexpected. A lot of people were expecting Thracia or Three Houses. We will talk about that later. Tier list wise, I think Ginnungagap is going to be on top because of her father mainly, and I do have a few units that would love Fatal Smoke 4. Then I think Nino is going to be next. And then it's going to be hard to decide between Harkin and Isadora. I think they're both going to be at the same place. Maybe Harkin slightly higher because he's bringing Brush Assault 4 to the common pool, and that is nice. We have a bit more than necessary for the spark, so we will try to go as far as we can, but we will not go to the second spark. And I guess this is it for the intro, so let's dive right into it, as I don't have the weekly summon to start off. Alright, pretty good circle. We are going to have a lot to talk about, either the Tempest Trial story, we also have a colorless character we will have to try and get in the name of Will. Actually, it's going to be the hardest unit to get, I think. But we have a lot to talk about. Tempest Trials. Oh, hello. The story chapter, of course, and this banner in particular, because I think a lot of people are mad. And I can get why, because compared to other characters, Nino has had quite a few ults over the years. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not mad at this. Ult. I have to be honest. I kinda like it. And I already need to do something right away, so just after that, we will have a little intermission with a Dwyer. Alright. So, BRB. And we're back after this little intermission. So, I honestly kinda like what they're doing with the Atuned heroes so far. It's similar, I'd say, to a few things. It reminds me of, not exactly the right Lance Cavalier with Wish for All right now. It reminds me of Harmonic Hero. It reminds me of a lot of things. Maybe CYL more than actually Harmonic Heroes. But I do like, interaction between people, between ideas, and I think this is going to be the summary of how I'm feeling towards Faye recently. My feelings are, I find it quite sad that IS cannot tap into the potential of their characters to make them likable. And they can't do it. I mean, look at Forging Bonds. I was going to say look at the story, but usually that's not where the new heroes shine. This is usually where the story heroes shine. We do have some infamous example of that. But I do think there is a missed opportunity, but I also understand why. They can't just bank on the idea that people are going to look at the stories. Because, spoiler alert, some people don't care about lore and story. It always reminds me of a speedrunner I follow. I'm not going to disclose their name, but they are playing a game that has a heavy lore. And by a heavy lore, I mean kind of Dark Souls type of lore. You need to deeply go into the game to understand what it's about. And the thing is, they don't care. They are here for the gameplay. And I feel like this is why you cannot exactly go the way I would love IS to see go and just develop the characters in Fire Emblem Heroes, develop their relationships, develop their characters, and I mean their behavior and attitude instead of character, because it's not exactly character in English, so that's something you can only understand if you're not English. I'm pretty sorry about that. But I think... Oh! Hello, Constance! You're bringing me a little bubble. I won't mind. You also have the pretty good fodder, so... Right. But, I think mine is already plus attack, so I don't care. So yeah, I'm truly sad that I know I just want to tap into the potentials of characters, because people may not care after all. And you cannot make people care if in the first place they don't come to the media. I don't want to say content. They come to the medium you are presenting to them because of one thing, and they don't want to engage in another side. And for example, like I'm talking about video games, it could be about a series or a film, a movie, where they don't actually want to go into the fandom or things like that. For some fandom, understandably so. They don't want to engage in more than what is offered at the moment. Or... So yeah, I can understand, but I find it's pretty sad. And it brings IS to just bring back ults of characters that have already had a lot of ults, but they sell. So yeah, that might be the thing that makes me sad about Faye overall. But I do like this Nino. I do enjoy when characters have a little callback to people that are important to them. I think we can talk about the main storyline. Here again, I'm a bit sad because I know this is clear. I think book 7 is around the same level of fandom, like fandom likability. That doesn't mean a lot, but hear me out. I think book 7 and 4 are kind of controversial in the sense that not everyone are brought to it. Unlike, for example, book 3. But I honestly did enjoy the story. There are a few points that made the story kind of and actually that might be the baddie. Had they made the baddie slightly better, it's just it's just book writing all over again. Oh, Isadora! Isadora agrees with me. All right. You know what? Je suis un chevalier au service de la maison de Faret. Je m'appelle Isadora. Je suis à vos ordres. That's the kind of character I think... Ooh, plus speed. Let's go. No. You're plus speed, lady. Plus speed, not plus defense. That's the kind of character I love to try and do deep voice with them. But I think this is the weakest point in the Faye story writing. They would need way more time to develop their characters and make them more endearing. Not that they are not endearing already. For example, I do like the relationship between Sather, Vasir, and Gulveg. I do enjoy it, but I think it could have gone slightly deeper. But I'm interested to see what they're going for with what happens at the very end. Like the very, very end. I'm curious. But I also like that. So yeah, that's book 7. And now the question is, where do we go next? Where do we go next? I think, okay, my box is that we're not going to, wait, it's not Vanaheim. Wait, what's it called? From where Loki and Thor are? Where Thor and Loki are from? I can't remember it, but I guess Asgard. I'm stupid. I don't think we're going to Asgard next yet. And my bucks, my not literal bucks, are going to go on. We're going to revisit a country and ooh! Hello, Harkin! How are you doing? I'm not doing a male's voice. I would love to, but I'm not. Plus speed? Minus attack is not good, but I think... I think he doesn't want... He's not min-max. I can't even recall their stats. We're going to... Well, actually, if I recall, I can actually get it by looking at power here. You. Depending on whether he has a... sorry. Depending on whether he has a speed boon, super boon, it might be interesting. It might be. Mercenaries in red. Well, Salif is not a mercenary, but 3 mercenaries in a row. Okay. Last circle already, and 3 greens? Can we get Nino before we get Ginnungagap? Because if we do, I think I was going to say I think I'm going to stop, but we still don't have Will. How can I leave the banner knowing I don't have everyone? That would be pretty bad. Hello, Guy. I think I don't have a lot to add. Maybe... I'm not sure. Hello, Bastion's silhouettes is, kind of... It always makes me think I'm getting someone a bit more important than I do. Hello, Est. Next we're going to get our next Resplendent. You know what? I'm going to have a guess that the next Resplendent... Okay, no Nino here. I think the next Resplendent is going to be from Vanaheim. Because it would be a good time to introduce Vanaheim Resplendent at the end of the book, right? Alright, so I'm going to get Ginnungagap first. Would I want more Ninos or more Ginnungagap? I would like more Ginnungagaps. Because my reasoning was going to go after Ginnungagap if I took Nino, but the odds screw me over anyway, because green is more likely to give me something anyway. Right. Ginnungagap, the monster. I already talked about it, but I really do enjoy what they're doing with those enemies. And I know people are mad because it doesn't look Fire Emblem-y at all. But, would I dare say I don't care? Alright. A few more circles. See if we can get to Nino. We're not going to the Spark. I think? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to the Spark. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. But if we can get Nino here, that'd be perfect. Maybe? You know what? I'm going to close my eyes. Oh? What? Not exactly the 5-star I was waiting for, but alright. Alright, the two. I'll take you. I'll take you in my barracks. And then we'll have to do a shortcut right afterward. Oh, Azama. Thank you for coming, dude. Thank you for having a resplendent that is Nivzavilier. I'm really happy about that. So, up. Once again, be right back. And we're back for our last circle, or maybe one but removed. If there is only one green on the next circle... Okay, no, we're pulling that whole circle. And I guess we don't have a lot to add. Maybe I'm just wondering one thing, because on the calendar mentions a mythic hero battle and a mythic hero banner, but when they did so with Freya and Triandra, with maybe with Freya and Triandra, there were no mentions of heroes, unlike what we got eventually with Thor and Atri, with Veronica and Emblem last book. So I'm very curious whether we will have Gulveg. I forgot her name. Whether we'll get Gulveg alone or Gulveg and Thrasir. And Gvasir. Not Thrasir, Gvasir. Alright. Last summon. Who do we get? Nothing. Alright. And I only have 4 orbs left. Well, we have 5 here, but I have 4 here. So, yep. I won't go that path. So, yeah, that was it for this session. Honestly, pretty lucky. I won't lie. Just 2 off for completion. Will did not want to come this time around, sadly. But I hope you had some luck on your session. And I guess let me know what you think our next Resplendent and our next book is going to be about. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take good care of yourselves, everyone.